It surprises many families to find out that their student's 504 plan or Individualized Education Program, IEP, will not follow them to college or post-secondary education. That's a big change. Here is what you can do to set your student up for success. What changes after high school? If your student had an IEP in high school, it was provided under a law called the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, IDEEA. IDEA was designed to help students with disabilities make progress in their education by receiving services and supports through an individualized education program. If your student had a 504 plan, it was provided under Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973, which is a civil rights law that protects equal access to education. Post-secondary institutions, which are different than transition programs, do not provide special education services like IEPs. However, Section 504 and the Americans with Disabilities Act, also called the ADA, do apply to colleges and other post-secondary institutions. This means your student can receive accommodations, but not special education services. An example of an accommodation for a student with low vision could be the use of text reading software for digital textbooks. The accommodation plan will be different than the one they had in high school. The goal of accommodations for college students is access, not success. U.S. colleges and other post-secondary institutions will have a disability services office that helps students with disabilities access appropriate accommodations. The Disability Services Office may also be called Accessibility Services, Disability Support, or the Disability Resource Center. Another big change is that your student must be the one to tell their post-secondary institution that they have a disability and ask for support. You cannot do it for them unless you have legal guardianship of your student. How can my student get an accommodation plan? 1. Have your student contact their college's Disability Services Office as early as possible, even before they start classes. 2. They should set up an appointment to meet with a Disability Services staff person. 3. Before this appointment, your student will need to collect the documents, like an IEP or 504 plan, that explain their disability and what help they got in high school. 4. The college will likely also need to see documentation of their disability or medical condition. Encourage your student to ask about supports for classes and test taking, accessible housing, communication help, and how to request accommodations from their professors. One of the biggest differences between high school and college is that you are no longer the decision maker. The disability specialist at your student's school will speak directly with your student, not you. Your student needs to understand their disability, what accommodations are helpful, and learn how to advocate for themselves and ask for what they need. PACER has resources that can help. You can use these tools to start the conversation with your student when they are in high school. All are linked in the description area of this video. If you have more questions about accommodations for post-secondary education, contact PACER Center. You can reach us online or call us and ask for a call back from a parent advocate. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. You can do this.